Being an athlete is a lot of hours of hard work when no one is watching you. All those sessions are part of building you as an athlete, getting you mentally stronger. I'm not sure if I love to win more than I hate to lose. I'm Kristian Blummenfelt and I'm 26 years old from Bergen. My life is triathlon. So the first thing I do when I wake up in the morning is go straight for breakfast. I usually always wake up really hungry. And then normally straight to the pool.
They got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems. I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back. Tell me I'm garbage, I'm going through something, that's why I ain't calling. Phone progression, it's all that I wanted. The phone in affection, I summon it up because
right now I'm here with the national team in Portugal, in Briamachor, for the first time. I think I spent like 2/3 of the year outside of Norway on training camp or races.
Phone progression, it's all that I wanted. The phone in affection, I
When it comes to training, we are world leading, actually using a lot of testing that we do in the lab to improve our daily training. It's not too many training groups that have guys going up from 14, 15, 16 years old to suddenly all be WTS medalists. So I started working with my coach in 2010. Back then I was purely a swimmer. Normally you have an athlete who needs to be slowed down by the coach. For me it's maybe almost opposite. I have a coach who is so motivated and so kind of extreme that I sometimes need to slow him down. For example, the day after we took 1, 2, 3 in Bermuda, we were the first team on the male side who was able to sweep the podium in the World Series race. I remember the following day we had like 15k of running and a threshold set in the pool as a recovery before we traveled back home to Europe. Yeah, he was motivated too after that race.
My name is Tveiten, the sport director and head coach for the national Norwegian triathlon team. Last year when we counted, he did 1,370 training hours. To put Kristian's training into perspective, the distance in swimming every year is the distance from Bergen to Greenland. He runs the distance from New York to Vancouver. He cycles the distance from Oslo to Sydney. In the end, it doesn't mean so much. It's about volume in hours and intensity, of course, but it's a lot of work. He is a person who tolerates a lot of training. He also is a person who, to be at his best, he also needs to do a lot of training. If no one is setting some limits of what he should do, he will just train.
I've always been a big fan of doing a lot of training and training hard. It's not just about putting in endless hours. You need to do the hours in the right way that actually move you forward. The key is to keep going and enduring performance.
Triathlon is his life. Every day he wakes up and do what he wants to do most in the world. And he wants to do it better than everyone else.
I think I'm always aware of what other athletes are doing, or at least I try to stay updated on what philosophy they are doing, just to see if we can implement that in our training and see if we can learn from them.
He trusts the process, he trusts the training, he's really positive, always wanted to be at his best. He's always prepared for the training session, always.
It's nothing that is worse than coming to training, having a hard set to do, and then just feeling rubbish because you didn't do the preparation, because you didn't sleep enough or you didn't eat well enough. Especially when I'm in this environment with my closest friends in the national team, we always try to push each other to be more professional, not just in the life on training, but also outside of training. When I see Casper or Gustav going earlier to bed, I try to kind of go to bed in the same time, so we're all starting the next day as fresh as we possibly can. You have groups where they're really looking forward to go to the after party after a race. For me, it's the party in the weekend is the race, because I just love to perform.
He will never say they sacrifice anything to try to be the best athlete in the world, because he knows that every day he is lucky and healthy and can do the job that he wanted to do. If you are a top athlete and are talking too much about the sacrifice, then you never will be at the best. It needs to be a part of your lifestyle, the person you are and want to be. Then you need to go into the training every day because you really, really love it.
When it comes to pain, like a lot of people believe that you like pain. For me, that's just a lie. I hate feeling that pain at the end of a race, but it's just the fact that it's more painful to lose than the pain itself. What it takes to be a winner. To be a winner, it takes something special, like mentally. You just need that extra willpower to run that extra mile or do that extra bit, both inside and outside of training. I think the ultimate challenge will be winning Tokyo and the World Series and Kona and Tapu in 1 year. I would love to win everything.